Hi everyone and welcome to Sultan Sanctuary Entry Plus walkthrough. This is part 7 and we're gonna travel back where we need to go. This chapter we're gonna do a lot of Red Hollow caches. I think we're gonna fight a boss fight. I'm gonna show you how I'm going to start leveling up and getting some skills from the skill tree, and also upgrading some weapons. I said I was going to level up because the Entry Plus is really hard. I'm getting two-shotted by everything, and on top of that I have to fight for the sanctuaries basically. So I think I'm gonna upgrade the pistol. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Am I going to upgrade the armor? Maybe the armor. So I think in this chapter, and I know we are 7 chapters in, and I'm going to do this like in the 7th chapter. I'm sorry, but I just got distracted by several shit in video game, in video game news, and I guess I wanted to, since I myself I'm at the end of this walkthrough of the Entry Plus. I'm about to record the last chapter, which is the final boss, which is wrecking my shit, and I don't know if I would like to record it live now, because I might be getting close to a win here, and I might record it live maybe and keep up a couple of deaths, because the last chapter is just going to be the final boss, and the path to the final boss has no enemies, so there's really no mistake there, but you will need some help by defeating him with his moveset. He's strong. It's not an easy boss fight. So what I was trying to say, and then I talk about anything else, is that I guess it's time for me, since I do know a lot about the game, I think it's time for me to do a kind of give you some advice on the game. Give you some tricks, some tips on the game that might help you on your journey. I know I should have done this on the first or second chapter. I'm sorry. This is just how my brain works. And again, I'm going to apologize for the noises of the cars, but to be honest, I'm recording on a weekend, which means that I have actual time to record more stuff. And if I leave the recording only to the nights, exclusively to the nights, so there is no noises on the recording, then I only have like 2 or 3 hours to record. And if you kinda are wondering how much it takes to edit and record a single video, it kinda takes 2 hours to record and edit a single video. Yeah, it's a long process, so I'm doing it from the afternoon through the night, so I can prepare more work, because I think I'm going to be playing Dark Souls 3. The blind playthrough is going to be a long one. I don't know for how many chapters, but it's sure gonna be a long one. And then I'm probably going to do the Soul Level 1 challenge, and I'm probably going to do a permadeath, and I'm going to do PvP videos, and I'm going to, I don't know, I might even go to specific weapon runs, and I'm gonna do a lot of stuff with Dark Souls 3 because I'm super fucking excited about that game. And then we have Uncharted 4, and Jesus God, and finally Uncharted 4, and it looks like it's going to be the last Uncharted, so I'm fucking excited with PlayStation finally. Well, I guess Dark Souls 3 is a multi-release. You should get it on PC if you don't care about the multiplayer, in my opinion, because you're gonna get 60 FPS over there. If you get it for PlayStation 3, Digital Foundry actually came out with a video that it was actually some good news, because the PS4 version of the game, even though it runs at 30, it doesn't have anything. All the settings are on high, like on PC. It's really similar on 1080 PC, except for the 60 FPS, which is a big thing for so many people, right? And me including. But the thing that made me decide for the PS4 is a little of tradition maybe, because I played Demon Souls on the PS3. I played all the Dark Souls first on PS3, Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. Then I bought them on PC. And maybe tradition, but a big part is not tradition, it's actually the knowledge that PC is gonna be full of fucking hackers, and From Software doesn't do a lot to combat the hackers, and Steam neither. So yeah, I don't want my online experience now that it's close to Demon Souls. I think Dark Souls 3 is closer to Demon Souls in multiplayer, from what I gather, what I've seen, what I've heard, what I've read. And yeah, I'm super excited about that because I actually like invading. So I don't want my experience to be fucked up by people who just want to hack, who want to buy a $60 game and then hack online just to kill other people. Like I don't even get that, but I don't want my experience to be fucked by these people. So that's why I'm going to go for the PS4. So let's get back on track here while we explore, and I show you kinda the shortcuts. And now I'm gonna show you just the way you have to progress through the red hole of caches to go for the boss. I'm gonna give you some advices if you are planning to play this game in the future, or you're just playing the game now, or you kinda, you know, the release is a PS4 exclusive. So I think the PS4 has 3 months of exclusivity, and after those 3 months the game is gonna release on PC. So if you are planning to get it on Steam, I will say that for $17, a 20+ hour game that is basically a 2D Dark Souls, and in some regards is actually really challenging. This game is actually really fucking challenging, guys. Like it might not look like it because I already went through the game once and I learned all the little things. I died so many fucking times because I went for a hard build from the beginning. But this is a fantastic game, guys. You should definitely buy this game. $17 fucking dollars. I still can't fucking believe it. I would have paid 40 for this. I would have definitely paid 40 for this. I mean, not 60 maybe, because 60 is a AAA price and it's rather steep. But if this game would have released and it would have cost $40 or 39 or 35 or 30, something like that, at least 30, right? Like 29.99, something like that. I would have not said anything. But this game released and it cost like $12 because it was on a 10% discount offer or something like that on the first week of pre-release, and then it cost $17. $17, 20+ hours of fantastic gameplay, bosses and enemies and areas and secrets. I just can't fucking believe the price. Whatever. Let's give you some advices already. I've been talking about this like some fucking nerd, and I ramble away every single time. So basically a lot of advices on things that you should keep in mind. First, health is universal. Health is universal, guys. You're not going to increase health by the skill tree. You're not going to find items that increase your health. There are no rings that actually increase health. There are no armor, weapons or shields that increase your health. No charms that increase your health either. Health is universal, and the only way... Oh, I'm gonna desecrate another sanctuary. Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, the only thing that increases your health is leveling up. So you know what? Just level up. Just level up without feeling like you are afraid to get overpowered and the game's going to get easy. That's never going to happen, guys. Did you saw the dragon in my walkthrough, or the Kraken dragon? After the Kraken dragon, the game picks up on difficulty like nothing you've ever seen. And the wounding the wounding effect in the game, that is that an enemy hits you and it instantly reduces your health bar, like if you would have died in a Souls game. That's fucking almost incredibly difficult. This game is for hardcore people. This game is not for a casual. A casual will get bored and delete it. Like I'm fucking serious here. Another advice: do not pick only one weapon and go through your entire playthrough and maybe NG pluses with only one weapon. Try to pick two. Try to pick two that you like. This is important because every single boss and enemies have one weakness to a type of weapon. Either will be slash, blunt, what is the other one? The stabby thingy. I don't remember they have different stats. So don't only pick one weapon, because maybe you're gonna encounter that boss that is resistant to your weapon that you have, and you're gonna have a really bad time with that boss. So keep like a main weapon really upgraded, like the weapon that you like, and then keep another weapon at hand, like halfway upgraded, because you're going to do twice as damage to that special boss if he's weak to that type of attack that you have on that weapon. That's really important. So if you want easy mode on the game on the first playthrough, and you might want to do that, I actually would advise you to go easy mode just to get to know the game. Go with a big shield, go with a big two-handed sword, and just maybe spec into a magic or blessed divine magic. That's really important. That's gonna give you a lot of DPS to murder most of the enemies and bosses in no time. You're not gonna maybe learn to fight the bosses like a pro, but you should have. The first time you played this game, you should be having fun. Sorry. So you shouldn't be actually thinking about getting like at a professional level with this game. This is a game for replayability. This is exactly like a Souls game. This is a game for you to replay over and over again to get it right. So we're gonna fight the Tree of Men, and I think I'm not gonna be able to give you all the advices. A little advice: don't use daggers. Really, don't use daggers. I tried to use daggers. I upgraded one. They're shit. They're shit, and they're not really useful for any boss fight. Just don't use daggers. Just don't pick up the daggers. Don't use them. Another advice that ties to builds: you can go cleric level 2, and not you. I think you only spend like 20, less than 15. I was going to say 20, but 20 is too much. Less than 15 points, and you can get at cleric level 2. You can get a heal, an extra heal, which is not tied to your flask, if you want to call it flask. And you can get a buff, which is a divine buff for the weapon. And many enemies in this game are weak to divine, so it's really worth it, guys. Get a silver shield. Get the shield I'm having here. Sometimes blocking is a good idea. See that I'm blocking the fire with the shield. This shield has 100% fire resistance, and the silver shield, which is the most important shield in the game, has divine 100%. Holy 100% and arcane 100%. And believe me, you're gonna use both of them in several bosses. More importantly, in the last one. The last one has an attack that you have to block with a shield. You cannot possibly evade it. So really, when you get the silver shield, keep it. In fact, when you get every single weird shield or strange shield that has some resistance, keep it. Don't sell the shields, don't sell the weapons, only sell armor that you're not gonna use. You know, if you want to raise money. Really important, I'm gonna say it again, get the silver shield. It's really important. Use the Shesper cap, this piece of armor. Use the Shesper cap and the Kismet stone ring, it's called like that. You'll get it halfway through the game, I think, or not even halfway. And it's going to improve your drop, so you can get cool loot. One of the enemies that you will want to kill for cool loot are the Split Swordsmen. Are those guys with katanas that attack you, that have cloaks and kinda masks and katanas. Those guys drops basically all the items that you need to improve and upgrade your weapons. Really important. The drop rate is kinda shitty, but it's there, believe me, so you can farm them. And finally, just upgrade a weapon that has a good base damage and that you like the move set. Don't worry about too much about the scaling. You know, if it has a D in scaling or something like that, don't worry about that too much. The scaling is going to improve when you upgrade it, but it might not upgrade all the way to S, and you don't really should worry about it. Believe me, I'm using the Tachi because it's a katana. I like katanas, and it has a B in dexterity, so it's not even an A. So, but it hits really hard, nevertheless. So, just upgrade a weapon that has a good base damage. Just watch the base damage. Watch that it's a decent one, and look at how I'm going to end the episode here. Yeah, so that's the death for this episode, and I guess yeah, those are all the advices that can come up in my mind, guys, at least for now. If I come up with something else, I'll tell you in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and take care.